Welcome. In this e-learning module, I shall demonstrate and make you understand how to check the assembly drawing, and then correct the assembly drawing if any mistakes are found. Let's get started with sheet 1 of the assembly drawing. Observe the bill of material is big, occupying the entire sheet. Let's slightly reduce the font size. Pick the bill of material. Change the font height from 3.5 to 3. Now let's check the front view. Right-click on the front view and pick Activate View. Check the profiles of section views. Observe section DD. This portion is on the punch holder in the punch backplate. Double-click the profile of section DD. Slightly move it towards the right so that the profile step is not on the punch holder in the punch backplate. Click on the End Profile Addition. Right-click on the view and select Properties. Uncheck Display View Frame. Click on OK. Now let's check the section view AA. Right-click on the section view AA and pick Activate View. Hide the view axis. The hole for the locator pin should be accurate as it positions the locator pin. But the accurate hole need not be throughout the die plate. Let's provide a relief hole from the bottom. Open the die plate. Measure the diameter of the hole. The diameter of the hole is 8 mm. Create a point at the center of the circular edge of the hole. Pick the point on the bottom surface of the die plate. Create a blind hole of dia 9 mm and depth 25 mm. Swap the window to the drawing. Update the drawing. Observe the relief hole that has been added. The depth of the accurate hole is sufficient for the locator pin. Next, observe the die opening on the die backplate is smaller than the die opening on the die plate. This is not a good design. This step could obstruct the falling of the blank. We need to increase the die opening size on the die backplate and the die shoe. Measure the step's dimension by creating a dimension between the die opening on the die backplate and the die opening's intersection point on the die plate and the die backplate. The measured distance is 0.22 mm. Open the die backplate. Double-click and edit the die opening. Edit the sketch. Update the offset value from -1 mm to -1.5 mm. Open the die shoe. Double-click and edit the die opening. Edit the sketch. Update the offset value from -1 mm to -2 mm. Local update the inertia volume. Swap the window to the drawing. Update the drawing. Observe the die opening is increased. Now the blank can freely fall after the shearing operation. Next, observe the thread depth on the stripper plate, and the thread length on the shoulder bolt is the same. The thread depth on the stripper plate should be slightly more than the shoulder bolt's thread length. Measure the depth of the threaded portion. The measured value is 18 mm. Open the stripper plate. Edit the definition of the threaded hole. Increase the thread depth to 25 mm. Local update the inertia volume. Swap the window to the drawing. Update the drawing. Observe the thread depth on the stripper plate is more than the shoulder bolt's thread length. Now the shoulder bolt can be correctly assembled on the stripper plate. Right-click on the section View AA and select Properties. Uncheck the Display View Frame. Click on Apply and then OK. Set the view to fit all in. Save the drawing. With this, we have successfully learned how to check the assembly drawing. That's all in this e-learning module. Thanks.